Yo, Revengeboyz here, bringing you another Wi-Fi battle. This is an RU battle who I had against someone by the name of Seton, who I found on the smogon Wi-Fi battle finder. And yeah, as you can see from the Pokemon we are using, it's going to be an RU battle. But I'm using one NU, which is my Mischievous, as I prefer that to Spiritomb. So I thought, yeah, why not give Mischievous the NU wall a try in this tier, and it does work out. But as you can see on my opponent's team, he's pretty much got some standard stuff apart from the Flareon, which is also NU as well, and that's gonna be kind of a troll to my Typhlosion because it does have the flash fire, so it can take hits for days, special hits for days. But I do have Electivire, which could kill it off. Claydol, I think that's going to be special wall or physical wall of some sort. Nidoqueen, probably the offensive stealth rocker. Drugidon, probably an offensive one. Buffalon, obviously that could be an offensive one of some sort with the Sap Sipper. Spiritomb, that could be the Will-O-Wisp Sucker Puncher with Pain Spit, and yeah, that will be about it. But as you can see on my team, I've got a Scarf Typhlosion, which is modest. Mischievous, as I said before, mixed in defenses with Eviolite, my Electivire, and this Electivire is a crackhead. Just look how messy his hair is. He's a Nitty, he's a crackhead, and you'll see why in this man. This Electivire isn't just a normal one, it's a mixed one, and it does carry the flamethrower for those annoying Steelixes. Also my Drugidon, it's a defensive wall, but I also put some investments in attack to make it useful. Quagsire, that's obviously the defensive wall, and you got my rich ass Chinchino, my gummy bear, the jolly with max speed, max attack, with the technician life orb, which is going to wreck some teams. But as you can see, he goes out to Spiritomb, and I'm thinking he would go for the dark move, but I went for Taunt just in case he wanted to do something. And I see Confusion, and I was like, oh no, it's going to be one of these trolling ones. And I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball here, and as you can see, it does nothing to this Flareon whatsoever, because obviously it's special defensive. And now I'm going to go out into my Blue Magic, my Quagsire, and I'm going to proceed to go for a Toxic, I think, on his incoming Drugidon. So that's what I'm going to do. And now I can see rocks coming, so I'm not going to give away I have the Scold. And he goes for the Glare, surprisingly, and I just EQ just to see how much it does, and it does a fair amount. And the good thing is Rough Skin won't affect it, as Earthquake is a move which requires no physical contact with the Pokemon, so it's kind of good, and it's going in my favor at the moment. But now he goes out to Claydol, I predict that, and I go for the Scold, but I get paralyzed, unfortunately. And he goes for the Toxic, predicting me to switch out, but I stay in and go for my own. And yeah, right now the Quagsire is trolling him, and now I'm going to go out into my Mischievous, and he goes for the Earth Power, but Mischievous is carried Levitate, and once again I am kind of trolling him in a way. So now that's going to force him to switch out into his Buffalon. I was going for a Taunt just in case he wanted to status me in any way, but now I'm going for the Hill Bell to get rid of the paralysis on Blue Magic. And I see Pursuit on this Buffalon, and it does a crap load even though I don't withdraw, and I know that is banded for sure. It's definitely a banded one. And now I'm going to go for the Pain Spit, because I think he was afraid of my Will-O-Wisp. And now I'm going to go for a Taunt, and he's going to Hill Bell. And yeah, right now it's a trolling war, so I can't go offensive just yet, but I'm trying my best to do something to him at the moment. So now we both make a double switch, and I go out to Drugidon because I need to get the rocks up to add pressure to that Flareon. So that's what I'm gonna do, and he goes for the Confusion, and I was like, no, I can't afford the H word to occur, because if that occurs, I'm seriously gonna I don't know what I'll do, I'll spaz out of some sort. But anyway, I go for the Outrage, and it does a crap load, even though this Drugidon only has 3-3 attack. And yeah, it did a crap load to that spin, but he goes for the Will-O-Wisp and obviously hits. And the second turn later, I hit myself in Confusion, and he gets a Pain Spit off. So now that's good. It's starting to get annoying, and I need to somehow rack up damage on that Spiritomb, because otherwise it's just gonna sit there for days and nights, just will-o-wisping, just confuse rating. And he predicts me again to switch out, and he goes for the confuse ray again, which is gonna be a nuisance. Now I'm going to try and go for a toxic, but obviously I hurt myself, and he goes for another will-o-wisp, and I'm just like, oh god, the will-o-wisp, it's too much. The hacks is just too much. And right now I'm just like, please, I have to toxic this thing. But he switches out and he goes out to Buffalon, and I think I snap, yeah, I go for the toxic still, and the Buffalon will be poisoned, so not so bad at the moment. And now I am going to stay in and see what he does, and he goes for a Mega Horn, and look how much the Mega Horn does. I mean, look at that banded Mega Horn, and it did so much. Look at that, it's a defensive Quaxia. I know it doesn't have the best defense, but look at that, how much it did. And now he's gonna pull out, and I'm also gonna put out Fairy in the Mega Horn again, as I do not want to take another hit like that, because that was massive. It was absolutely humongous. So now I'm just going to go for the Hill Bell, and strangely he's going to go for a Trick Room, which I found very weird, as I actually do have fast things, so it will work in his favor, apart from the Quagsire. But other than that, yeah, it will work in his favor a lot more. And I'm just gonna go for a Shadow Ball just to see what he does, and I get a special defense drop, and that's the second time I've got that in this match. So Hacks is at the moment on my side, which is a first in in my condition, because normally most times it's on my side, as you lot already know. But yeah, he goes for the Hill Bell unfortunately, and he's gonna get the status of his Buffalon and Co. And now I'm just gonna go for a Outrage, and this spirit will easily die from 2 outrages. So I'm glad that I did switch the Drugidon in when I had the chance to, and 2 will definitely kill it. But surprising, because I forgot about the Trick Room, the Spiritomb did go first and get the will-o-wisp spin again, and he didn't miss. And I was just praying at least Hacks once for me, once, but it will never happen. And I go for an Outreach, and it still lives from that range, and I'm just like, oh, it's just gonna pain split again and again. And it's just, my Drugidon is slowly feeling the pain, even though his name is the pain. He is feeling the pain right now, and I just need to pull him out, because otherwise the pain will be too much, and he will faint obviously. So that's what I'm gonna do. And he goes for Confuse Ray, predicting my switch, which is annoying. And now he goes for Shadow Sneak, and I'm just like, oh, are you kidding? And now I go for a Shadow Ball just to do some damage on this thing. And I think now I am going to go out to my Gummy Bear, predicting the Shadow Sneak, but he makes a double switch into his Nido Queen, which I found weird. So I decided to go for Tail Slaps now, just to do damage on that thing. I don't care about Gummy Bear at this point in time, because 5 Tail Slaps would have killed it. But yeah, that's how the match is gonna go, unfortunately. And now I'm gonna send in my Hoodie, my Typhlosion, and something's gonna get burned here. But no, I'm gonna go for the Extra Sensory, predicting the switch out into this Flareon, which was a good play on my part. And now he's gonna go for the Protect, because now he will definitely survive an Extra Sensory now that he is on that range of health. So I'm gonna switch Hoodie out, and I'm going to go into my CrackHead. Its name was CrackHead, but for some strange reason the game decided to put its name back to Electivire. I don't know why, but I'm just going to call him CrackHead, because this thing is a crackhead, as you lot will see. I go for the Wild Charge, pretending I'm Scarfed, and he makes and now he's going to make a switch into Claydol, and I predict this, and I go for the Ice Punch, and look at this, it's going to knock it out from this range from like 60%, and it's going to kill this thing. CrackHead is going mad. He's a Nitty. He needs his crack cocaine, because this thing is nuts. Mixed Electivire is nothing to play around with, ladies and gentlemen. And as you see, I'll just go for the Ice Punch, because it does carry Wild Charge, but I do not want to take recoil. I just want life or damage. And yeah, it's CrackHead is just going to keep going. He's going to Ice Punch that as well, because it just doesn't take nonsense. It doesn't play around. And CrackHead is still going on the Rampage, still going. He still has 1 life left basically to do something, and it ice punches the Nido Queen. CrackHead needs the crack, but he's going to die because he is getting the munchies now, and the munchies are getting too much for him, so he's gonna die. So anyway, he goes out into Flareon, and he goes for the protect, but luckily for Quagsire, I go for the recover, and Quagsire will regain all that health back. Now I think he is going to go for the wish or something along those lines, yep. And Quagsire is just going to go for an EQ, and it should take it out from there, which is good for me. And it does crit, but he did say the crit didn't matter as it was a Flareon, of course, and that was a stab EQ. So now he's gonna go for the Mega Horn, and it's gonna do a crap load. I know. I go for the EQ, hoping he'll kill it, but it doesn't. Should have went for the Scold initially, just to get a burn on this thing, but that's not the case, and I'm gonna switch out to my Mrs. Muhaha. He goes for the Mega Horn and it misses. I just go for the Pain Spit just to do a bit more damage on this thing before my Mischievous does die. And as you can see, the Mega Horn is just massive, and I just Heal Bell just in case my Typhlosion's Fire Blast misses, because I just don't want to take a chance with hacks. And yeah, Hoodie is going to go for the Fire Blast, and that will be fried beef in this case. And yeah, that'll be the match, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Starting to do, are you starting to like it now? And I did make a change later on for Electivire for a Magneton because Ferroseeds were annoying me, and that actually turned out better in my favor. So I'll be keeping you guys up to date with my RU challenge, and yeah, that'll be Revengeboyz signing out. I hope you guys enjoyed the music, by the way, and yeah, that'll be it for me. See ya.